Hey, I don't want you to freak out, but did you notice that Paul Heyman, your sworn enemy, is standing right over there?
Yeah, we teamed up. Have you been living under...
In Saudi Arabia? But you should. Right after.
I imagine...
You know what? I mean, there's...
After finally...
That's a good...
You and me,
It feels incredibly wrong.
I can do that, And I just...
You're welcome.
You're going to walk away from this one still champion. And that's not a prediction.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Undisputed WWE Championship. The one and only CM Punk. CM Punk is just as brash and confident as when he first arrived here in WWE.
It's CM Punk's way, or the highway, Cole. He'll never change, man.
And I'd argue that's one of Punk's best traits. He's a steadfast competitor who stands by every choice he makes.
Yeah, people don't always agree with him, don't always like him, but CM Punk is always just being CM Punk.
Punk obviously ready to fight tooth and nail here.
Heyman backs power, and this superstar is no exception.
Spend any time with the Archetype and Heyman, and you can see that this really isn't a traditional manager-client relationship.
That's right. There's a very clear hierarchy in this pairing, and the Archetype is sitting at the top of it.
Heyman's run through every scenario and has his champion ready to go.
Introducing the challenger from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk. And his opponent from New York, weighing in at 220 pounds, the undisputed WWE Champion, Tigre.
Not going to be any question about who's champ after this.
Getting right into this dust-up. I give no quarter, and I ask for none in starting things off with a good old Donnybrook. Certainly set the tone here.
A lot of intensity, a lot of passion. You can really feel the heat.
Hitting the turnbuckle and shaking the whole ring.
Things now not going well for CM Punk.
Punk's got to find a way to put his best foot forward here.
Corkscrew splash! Speed kills, and no one knows that better than the champion.
Heads outside the ring.
And no countouts means he can take his time. Championship title in hand, not planning to just admire the craftsmanship. Spinning kick to the gut.
He slipped out of the way there.
Driving the face into both knees.
The challenger really struggling to avoid major damage.
And as the damage accumulates, you really need to start being more cautious.
Oh, clobbered with the championship. In a match with no disqualifications, you really want to lean into that stipulation. You have to use every attack you have that's normally against the rules. If you're not going to use the situation to your advantage, you've already lost.
That's a very sound advice for any no DQ situation, Corey.
Vicious arm breaker.
Uh-oh.
Oh, shoulder first. I think the ring just shifted. Blow to the breadbasket. Fends it off. Good counter.
Now hold on. A manager should not be diving under the ring for anything. What's his scheme here?
Check out the springboard. Dangerous position for the referee there. Using the chair with no caution at all.
Punk dodges out in time.
A big forearm connects.
I think that will definitely rung a bell or two.
Wants to finish this.
From the top rope, a diving meteora.
He just said,
Pick your jaw up off the floor. The champion retains. Here is your winner, and still the undisputed WWE Champion, T-Rex.
The champion wins. Paul Heyman celebrates. The WWE Undisputed title isn't going anywhere.
When the archetype came back, he was on point and methodical. But Paul Heyman has turned that precision into something unstoppable.
I'm not too sure how this individual even got a title match. Your call whether to grant it or not.
The following is scheduled for one fall, and is for the Undisputed WWE Championship.
The voice of the voiceless. The Second City Saint. CM Punk is here.
The most polarizing superstar in the history of this industry. You either love him or you hate him, but either way, you are paying attention every time we see CM Punk.
As always, CM Punk is here to show everyone that he's still the best in the world.
And honestly, it is hard to argue with the man. He goes around picking fights with the biggest guys in the room, showing the WWE Universe that he's still got it.
And doing that both on the mic and in the ring.
Doesn't matter where you face CM Punk, win or lose, you are taking a beating along the way.
Looks ready to do what he does best. Backed and elevated by Paul Heyman, it's the champion.
Most champions stand at the top and defend, but it feels like the archetype just keeps climbing, with Heyman pushing behind him.
Pushing or steering? Either way, the machine's working, and no one's been able to stop it.
Introducing the challenger from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at...
Not going to be any question about who's champ after this. The winner of this match walks out of here a champion. That should light a serious fire under these competitors.
This is the... Oh, big first shot.
These two could not wait to just slug it out.
Neither competitor backing down.
Blow after blow. Test of endurance at this point. Barely anything left, but still slugging away.
Somehow still standing. Somehow still punching away.
A rapidly quick start there. Emotions running high.
This is about who the better competitor is, so don't expect things to calm down anytime soon.
Wow, look at that agility. Just lighting each other up, certainly starting things off with a bang.
I don't know how they aren't seeing stars right now. Acrobatics like that take a tremendous amount of cardio and strength.
CM Punk stopped that in its tracks. What the heck is this manager doing looking under the ring? He can't be acting like this.
Taking heavy fire in the corner in the form of a series of clotheslines. And driven down into
suplex. And the battle lines have clearly been drawn. Yeah, this is absolutely going to be a war. That was just an early taste.
Miss timing with that springboard.
Super kick!
Good night. Punk avoids the attack.
Reversal after reversal. These two have counters for days. Big clothesline.
Trapping the arms.
Oh, what blows to the back of the neck. Doling out as much damage as possible. Looking to silence the challenger once and for all. And a breathtaking double jump tornado.
He is looking to do some serious harm. Moss quickly tossing his opponent out to the floor, now measuring his man. What does he plan to do here? High-risk maneuver coming.
A suicide senton connects. A huge risk, but an even bigger reward.
And he tosses it back in now. Looking for something big here.
Stalking from above.
From the top rope. Meteor! Shoulders down. Championship on the line.
Counter 20, it doesn't matter. The ref's not looking.
What is he thinking right now? Hopefully he...
Pin attempt by the champion. He gets the kick out after the one.
Not enough. There's got to be more where that came from. Oh, a beautifully This movement so effortless. And a...
Crash and burn.
Risked it all and lost it all.
That's got to hurt in more ways than one. Check out the springboard.
Oh, like a projectile right on target.
Lands the elbow. Our champ is looking slightly rattled out.
Yeah, watching CM Punk aggressively work the opposition.
He's bracing for it.
Oh, big time clothesline, man.
Quick evasion from him there.
Tremendous impact on the double stop. Moonsault.
Oh, man. Super kick.
Oh, what a maneuver. Oh, they clutch their opponent's wrist, and look at this.
And this is just next level brutality.
CM Punk is in a distressing spot.
Punk needs to reformulate a strategy. Here's the wind-up. And the pitch. Boom! Wicked knife-edge chop. Oh, this is just too far. Get some control in there.
Such an underhanded tactic there.
Ready.
From the top rope.
Oh, brutal miscalculation.
Being placed in the corner here.
Quick escape from danger there.
Down with a sudden set flip powerbomb. He's taking control of the proceedings here.
Yeah, he's... Top rope.
50. Did the champ just close this out?
2, 3, no, 2 count. Title still on the line.
I thought the champ had this one locked down, but we can't...
Pick your jaw up off the floor. From a part of 630 splash.
That is how a true champion defends their title.
The champion retains. Here is your winner, and still the undisputed WWE Champion, T-Rex.
The champion and Paul Heyman retain the title. If these two can coexist, the rest of the roster might not stand a chance.
That's exactly right, Cole. Right now, the best you can hope for is a messy breakup and a distracted champion. But with the success they're having, I wouldn't hold my breath.
I've handpicked this opponent for you. Thoughts?
The following is scheduled for one fall, and is for the undisputed WWE Championship.
Here comes the greatest, Trick Willie.
What? Yeah. I like it. Oh, yeah, man. Oh, yeah, man. That's Trick.
Booker, you should be his PR rep. There is no one in the history of the business that Trick Williams over more than you have in his career.
No, this guy's from day one. You look at him. I mean, he checks off every box. He passes that airport test. He's that man, Trick Williams.
It's always a showcase of Williams' abilities when he competes.
Oh, Trick's just giving the WWE Universe what they want to see.
More than a partnership, this is a calculated power structure.
Spend any time with the Archetype and Heyman, and you can see that this really isn't a traditional manager-client relationship.
That's right. There's a very clear hierarchy in this pairing, and the Archetype is sitting at the top of it.
This partnership of precision does not want to leave the title behind.
Introducing the challenger from Columbia, South Carolina, weighing in at 250 pounds, Trick Williams. And his opponent from New York, weighing in at 220 pounds, the undisputed WWE Champion, Tigre.
Not going to be any question about who's champ after this. The fists are flying and this crowd is hot.
I cannot understate the display of toughness we just witnessed here.
Eating all those punches and firing right back. It was almost barbaric. And he's pulled the ring apron up, looking under there for something.
Oh, come on. You all know what he's going to do with that stop sign.
Grabbing the ladder, but who knows what the plan is now?
Trick getting worked on right now.
But Williams can't allow this burst to hinder him.
He's leaving the ring now. No countouts to worry about.
So many ways he could do real harm with that shovel.
Oh, I don't care who you are. Getting hit with a shovel definitely hurts. Holding nothing back, striking over and over again. There has to be permanent damage being done right now. As easy as it may seem to come into a no DQ match with no plan other than to get violent, strategy can play a role in this. Now's the time for a superstar to get inventive, to get creative when it comes to inflicting damage on their opponents.
Looking for a unique move here. Wow, on their shoulders.
Oh, into an AA.
Catches the leg.
Both superstars showing great awareness of their opponent's repertoire.
Oh, walloped by a huge club.
Jumping neck breaker. Ouch. The champ taking a bit of damage.
That's the kind of physicality we can expect from Trick.
Didn't see that coming. And he finds a way to elude that attack.
Grabbing an item from under the ring is perfectly within the duties of being a manager.
From above!
From the top!
Going up again?
Pick your jaw up off the floor.
Retains the title!
Here is your winner, and still the undisputed WWE Champion, T-Rex.
The champion and Paul Heyman retain the title. If these two can coexist, the rest of the roster might not stand a chance.
That's exactly right, Cole. Right now, the best you can hope for is a messy breakup and a distracted champion. But with the success they're having, I wouldn't hold my breath.
Hey.
Yeah.
Inside, but you should. Right
I imagine.
You know what? And after, I mean, there's.
I don't.
Nice.
There you are.
I've been looking for you all day.
They've been keeping me busy. Had to shoot all new matchup graphics, promotional shots. My hand feels like it's about to fall off after signing about 1,000 8x10s.
It's tough being the archetype.
Honestly, it's nice being the archetype.
You were gone for like 2+ years.
Enough time to realize Hollywood wasn't for me. I'm putting the whole acting thing on hold for now. WWE is where I'm meant to be. That other stuff can wait.
Well, that's all good to hear.
I know I was out, but
Seeing him on TV is one thing.
Thanks, Pierce.
Wow, what's it been? 10, 12 years?
Something like that. Good to see you, Punk. You've been on quite the run since you came back to WWE.
Thanks.
Well,
It wasn't just hot.
it was actually...
In any event.
Why change? Got it.
Yeah.
I gotta ask, are you sure?
Good to see you too, Paul. Am I sure about what?
Any of this. We all know it's not gonna turn out well when you face my client, the reigning, undisputed WWE Champion, Braun Breaker. A lot's changed since you left WWE. Let's be real. I'm not sure you even belong here anymore. So do yourself a favor. Turn around, pack up your stuff, and go home. Because I'm telling you, promising you, this is the beginning of the end.
A lot has changed, Paul. Hell, you're on your third client since I left. But here's the thing. I'm not going anywhere. I do belong here. And you'll realize that when I defeat your latest Paul Heyman guy tonight.
Things could have been so much different between you and me. To have a one-line cameo in some garbage action sequel where you're the first schmuck to die? You were never going to be the next Rock, the next Batista, the next John Cena. So, was it giving...
I think every...
Oh, I...
Come back here.
Jacob...
Nobody
When I won the...
must steal.
Well,
It don't matter.
let me guess.
You're quick.
I'm hoping you have all your shots, because if you're about...
Yeah?
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the undisputed WWE Championship.
It's the Archetype, ready to make his long-awaited return.
I've been in his shoes before. You've had a long layoff, and now you're back in the spotlight. It's sink or swim time here for the Archetype.
Let's be honest. I think the challenger is swimming against a strong current. Hell, even a riptide in the form of WWE Champion Braun Breaker. This has the potential to go sideways real fast.
It's time to find out if the archetype is ready for this moment.
The WWE Champion, Braun Breaker, is here.
All measurables aside, there's one intangible that Breaker has that the archetype does not. Paul Heyman.
You can't put a value on what Heyman brings to the table. I'd be surprised if Braun will need any help here tonight, but if he gets caught off guard, he has that fail-safe. The archetype has no answer for that. Let's see if the champion will break the spirit of the archetype.
Introducing the challenger from New York, weighing in at 220 pounds, Tigre! And his opponent from Woodstock, Georgia, weighing in at 250 pounds, the undisputed WWE Champion, Braun Breaker!
Not going to be any question about who's champ after this.
Here we go. It's the Raw after WrestleMania, and our WWE Champion is wasting no time in facing their next challenge, and the returning archetype.
This is a match we thought we would never see, let alone witness, just one night after the showcase of the Immortals.
He's got Braun Breaker. He doesn't want any challenge. He just better hope that doesn't catch up to him tonight.
Flat with the roundhouse.
Paul Heyman's client, Braun Breaker, is defending his WWE Championship against the returning archetype in a showdown worthy of next year's WrestleMania. Right now, on Raw. And Braun's having trouble managing this onslaught.
Breaker is breaking down a bit.
Showing off the quickness, that'll turn things around.
Big kick to the head right there. Gonna trap the arm. All right to roll up. Oh, yeah, man. Stopping the count like that just means he's got more bad intentions in mind. Ooh.
Oh, what an
enziguri right in the ear.
And he just continues to dish out punishment here.
And this is exactly the way he had it drawn up. Each shot landing with a little bit more venom.
No end in sight to this exchange. No one is holding back here. Going all out. Neither competitor shows any signs of letting up or slowing down here. Oh! Enziguri!
Absorbing the pain of another attack to the head. He could be dazed.
Corkscrew splash!
It's those kind of maneuvers that can threaten a championship tonight.
He's able to sidestep. Doing what it takes to defend this title.
And into the comeback before won by the challenger.
Before the one counts, he's got to be having a laugh.
And Breaker has to be wondering just what it's going to take.
You still think the archetype is swimming upstream, Wade?
He looks great, but he better stay focused here.
Look out.
Frankensteiner from the top row.
Like I was saying, and the archetype may be hurt.
Here we go.
Spear! Breaker nails the spear!
That's got to be it.
Braun Breaker has successfully defended his WWE Championship, turning back the archetype with relative ease.
This wasn't the comeback the archetype had hoped for, to say the least. And now he's going to be asking himself a lot of hard questions.
Braun's about to put an exclamation point on his WrestleMania weekend.
The archetype just hit the floor with a sickening thud.
Well, if it wasn't clear already, it's officially a new era in WWE. The archetype is a thing of the past, and Braun Breaker reigns supreme.
I'm not sure how the archetype is going to regroup from this.
He might not regroup at all.
We are now joined by a former champion who made their long-awaited return tonight, the Archetype. Let's open up the floor to questions. Let's start off in the front row.
Thank you. Marcus Brown from the Wrestling Spectator. I wanted to know how you're feeling after that match.
Thanks, Marcus. I'm a bit...
Okay.
Hi, Robin. You're currently the #1 trending topic worldwide.
Oh, here we go.
One post reads, and I quote,
What has that person...
I can keep going. There's a lot more.
I'm good.
We have time for one more question. Robert, you were next?
Thanks. Robert Inkin, Sports Coverage Daily. With how your night turned out, are you going to continue your comeback? Or was this just a one-time appearance and you'll be headed back to Hollywood?
I think a lot of people are wondering the same thing. All that Nick, I will train. So I'm going...
Ladies and gentlemen, the Archetype.
Trying to remember who you used to be? Or wondering if you'll ever get back?
A little bit of both, maybe.
The place looks nicer than I remember.
We've made some upgrades. A lot's changed since the last time you were here.
Don't have to tell me that.
Yeah, I saw your comeback match. I saw the press conference, too. I could have gone a whole different way. But you showed up, took it on the chin, didn't point fingers. Didn't play the victim.
I got beat. There's no hiding from that. But hey, everybody loves a comeback story. Just, usually they don't start with a viral meme of you eating canvas.
Well, then you've come to the right place. You know, everybody talks about my big comeback in 2002 like it started at SummerSlam. But the match? That was the easy part. What they didn't see is the months of grind that came before it. The quiet work, the doubt, the pain. You ready for that? Because there aren't any Hollywood stuntmen who can do the hard part for you.
Good. I'm tired of watching them have all the fun. And when the camera's cut, the only thing that matters is what's real. And there's nothing more real than this.
Glad to hear. You've got the...
Thanks.
Oh.
Is it in a flaming...
No.